So this video kind of shows one of the features that I'm most familiar with. So again, just navigating to Canva, and we look at the apps, and we are looking for Ghibli. What I've used Ghibli for in the past, but like to varying degrees of success, is creating presentations, especially for topics that I'm not like super familiar about. Just kind of gives me a starting point. Again, varying success with them. I found that you really have to be specific with what you are saying. And what I was kind of learning through here is that the prompts sometimes are not consistent. So it still does take a lot of time to kind of play around with what you would like to do. I do like the features that you can customize it, pulls directly from the curriculum, which is nice use of AI and just some of the learning that I've done, having it more specific, the more specific the better. So we're looking at data and probability. So I've tried to stay consistent with kind of each of the tools that I've been learning. And then I like to keep it consistent with the grade level, but you can change it for whatever you need. And then just putting in some instructions. So what I tried to do, and this is kind of where I still have some learning and some kind of next steps for myself, is giving some examples. So as we go through, you'll kind of see that the examples they gave, they weren't really what I was looking for. They gave, what I wanted was examples for it to like try as a class, and it didn't do that. I also asked it to suggest some YouTube videos, which it didn't do, which is fine, but it's just something that I have to learn how to figure out how to do that a little bit better. But I'm happy with my learning so far at the same time, just because I was pretty basic with this, and I've really had the chance to kind of play around more with it and learn a bit more and see the benefits of it. So generating does take a bit of time, but if I had to put this all together myself, it would take way longer. And even though I do complain that you still have to like play around with it a little bit, it's still 100% faster than just doing it myself, right? It's great to have a base, and then I can add on to it. And I think that as I learn more about it, and as I continue to kind of play around with AI and my prompts, and maybe upload some sample docs that it can pull from, it'll get even better. So what I do like is it does go through some of the key concepts, and then this is where the examples, the worked examples, weren't my favorite, as well as the practice problems. So what I think I would do is probably like edit those slides. I do like at the end, it talks about like kind of give that the deeper thinking, maybe more of like a reflective question, which I thought was pretty cool. And I thought the graphics were good. I might change them up a little bit, but I did like how they were on point. I've had some pretty funny graphics come up in the past, so I'm happy to see that with this program that it seems to be pretty good.